Hello fellow Godot devs, I wanted to show off progress on Precipice coming in a few months. It's obviously not done yet, but sometimes it's nice to see the flaws in game dev too. This game has full Steam matchmaking, local network support, and the multiplayer is really where it shines. I'm very proud of it, but I'd like to also give you a sneak peek at the single player of the game. We'll start by selecting the core map of the game. There's 3 maps so far, with more planned, but we'll start with the last map. We'll play as the... So the goal of the game is to spread your influence across the world and contain the influence of the communist bears. We're going to start by placing a spy somewhere, let's say Pakistan to start. And the Pakistanis are loyal to our interests, but this spy is going to help us detect and dispatch any Soviet spies that do come in there. And I think we'll send another spy to Bulgaria. And that spy is going to run some guns for us and see if we can destabilize that region a little bit. And he's successful. That's good. And finally, in a bold move, let's invade a country. Let's go with Cameroon. Apologies in advance if any of you are from Cameroon, but somebody has to go down. We're going to install a new regime friendly to our interests by doing an all-out invasion of Cameroon, and that's probably going to turn a whole lot of heads. You'll notice that we only have the action points necessary to send a single troop in, and the local support is significantly higher, so we'll have to be escalating this war as time goes on, sending more and more troops in. Through attrition, we'll end up wearing these guys down, and Cameroon becomes loyal to your interests. But that all assumes that the Soviets don't interfere with their plans. So let's end the turn, see how the Soviets react. And they don't like the fact that we've invaded Cameroon at all. And so we have a choice. We can stand our ground and see if they'll back down first, or we can back off, pull out our troops, and write an apology letter. That's not going to happen, so let's double down on this. We're going to justify our war. And the Soviets have backed down. Excellent. They're going to take their turn right now, and they've invaded Mexico. This is pretty much as bold as it gets. We can choose to let it go or protest. We're definitely not okay with them invading our neighbor to the south. So we are going to plead our case to the UN. If we back down right now, we actually lose the loyalty of both Greece and the United Nations. So we're definitely going to stick to our guns. And the Soviets are not backing down either. They're saying they're going to do what they want. We're going to escalate this one. Wow, they are not backing down at all. This is getting tense. So if I arm nuclear weapons, they will either walk away and they'll lose a whole lot of support from nations that are loyal to them, or they will ready their nuclear weapons and we'll end up probably launching missiles at each other. Knowing the AI and playing the AI as much as I have, I'm going to go for it, and hopefully they'll back down. And they have. That is good. Doesn't happen all the time, but we can all rest easy. Mexico is completely destabilized from that Soviet invasion, but it is our turn again, and the Soviets have pulled out completely from the country, which is good. We're going to put our troops there, and we're going to send some foreign aid to stabilize the country a little bit. That's better. And let's rattle some cages. Let's invade somebody else. Who shall we go after? Let's invade North Korea. Why not? They're not going to complain. Okay. And we're going to escalate the war. We're going to send two units out there. And let's see how they respond. So again, we're going to justify it. And they're not backing down. We're going to maintain we're doing what we want. And again, they're making this a red line issue. So we're going to ready our nuclear weapons. They may ready theirs. Anything can happen. Let's see. Okay, they're not backing down either. The big red button shows up. At this point, if I back down, I lose all of these countries. If I press the big red button, the world ends and we both lose the game. Just to show you what it looks like, I'm going to press that big red button. And I've now forced a draw or a mutual loss, depending on how you want to look at it. And that's really the core mechanic of Precipice. This is a game where if you become a bully, both players may end up losing. You definitely can flip the table, and so you have an interest in pushing, but not pushing all the time or pushing too far. Hope that gives you a sense as to what we're working on here. This is a game of chicken where both players can lose. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Precipice is already on Steam. Please add it to your wish list, tell your friends, and happy game dev, everybody.